Hey guys, this is Garrett with Green Industries, and today we're going to be reviewing the Wright ZXL with the Wright Vac system. Stay tuned, can't wait to get into it and show you this thing. The Wright ZXL. Within the Wright lineup, we have the ZXO, the ZXL, and the ZXT, so this fits right in the middle. This machine is built on the same platform as its bigger brother, which is the ZXT. This is a much lighter machine, so if you're traveling from property to property throughout the day, like we're on a big farm here today. This is actually at Anne Arundel County Fairgrounds. For them, with very large acreage, the ZXT could make more sense. When you're going to multiple properties per day, there's a lot of benefit to having a lighter machine. One, it's gonna be lighter on your trailer, so it requires a smaller truck, smaller trailer setup to move it around. Two, with it being lighter, just the possibility of rutting and things like that is much decreased with a lighter machine. And three, it has a 37 horsepower engine. The lighter the machine, the more power is delivered to the blades, the more productive the machine will be. So within the Wright lineup, we really consider this the staple in the fleet application. Of course, you have a lot of homeowners that enjoy this machine as well because they want to cut their yards just like a pro, and it's a fantastic solution. They offer this machine with a couple different engine options. They have it in the 27 horsepower Kawasaki and the 37 horsepower Vanguard. We definitely sell both, but our customers definitely lean towards the 37 horsepower. It's more productive. It gets through anything. So thicker properties, wet grass, a bagging system, particularly if you're gonna run this machine with a bagging system, we highly recommend a 37 horsepower engine. It's a lot more capable than using a 27 horsepower carbureted engine from Kawasaki. Although it's an excellent engine, this just has the additional power to get the job done. It makes a significant difference, particularly with this Wright Vac system. So the ZXL comes in two deck sizes, 52 and 61. This is the 61 we're looking at today. We do sell both, but the 61 is certainly more popular, at least in our region. So that's the one we're reviewing with you. Sometimes our customers do have a need for a 72-inch machine, and that's where we'd be stepping up to the ZXT machine. So definitely check out our video on that as well. We have a great video looking over the features and specs of that machine. And if you have a larger property and need a 72-inch mower, definitely a great solution. But for fleet purposes, 61 is definitely more popular. And this machine fits the bill for a lot of folks. All right, so for the review today, obviously we're gonna look at the specs and features of the machine, and then we're gonna do some testing. We're gonna look at its capability on a slope, even with this bagging system. Wright's done some unique things to balance this machine out, so we're excited to try that on hills. To be frank, we haven't even done it ourselves, so we're gonna find out in real time with you guys. But a couple things here. The tires, these are the standard, industry standard, if you will, 24 by 12 tires, so it's a pretty big, wide stance. The center of gravity on the machine is fairly low, which definitely helps with hill stability, but we're gonna check that out in real time with you today. For the deck, all of the commercial lineup really has the same AeroCore deck on it these days. It's a 7-gauge deck. We really like this deck. One, it cuts well, but two, from a strength perspective, we see a lot of bent decks. And Wright is definitely at the top for us in terms of least amount of bent decks, if you will. So when you do hit something, you have a lot of steel in there. They hold up really well. They really don't bend. If you bend it, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna hurt yourself. So one nice thing about these decks that we really like is the integrated stripe kit. So there's essentially a rubber strap. I think it's a high density polyurethane, and we'll make sure before we edit that into the video. But it comes with that standard. It really pronounces the stripes. It actually has two settings. So it comes in the higher setting. There's another bolt pattern, allows you to drop it down, very easy to do, just to get even more defined stripes. If you put it in that setting, realistically, it's just gonna wear that pad out faster, so it'll need to be replaced eventually. If you keep it in the higher setting, it's just gonna last longer. But if you're looking for those pronounced stripes, Wright gives you that from the factory, which is a really nice feature. Another awesome feature for commercial users is the fuel capacity. So this machine has 2 tanks, a total of 15.5 gallons of fuel. So the ability to run all day without a question. You're not gonna run out of fuel. You don't need to carry extra fuel tanks. Another nice feature here is that they drain down together, okay? So rather than having a valve to switch them left and right, they're gonna drain down equally. So you fill them both up and they're gonna come down together. The reason that's a benefit is particularly on hillside work when we're worried about traction. If you have one tank that's full, or let's say you start the day with both tanks full and you use your left one first, and now your left is empty and your right is full, the machine is completely unbalanced. So when we're on hills, it's not gonna work nearly as well as having them drain down together, keeping an equal center of gravity. So we like that feature a lot, and just no valve to mess with. You're not gonna run out of fuel in accident because you forgot to switch the valve over. You have them both draining down together equally. The ZXL and the ZXT do share the same seat. It's one of the nicest seats in the industry. It's also extremely comfortable in terms of padding, in terms of durability. We see these machines come back to our shop for service with 1,500, 2,000, 2,500 hours. These have held up better probably than any others that we've seen. It has the ability to adjust the suspension based on your weight. That value is really just a number, so we recommend adjusting it as you see fit for what's most comfortable. Extremely comfortable machine. The other thing about this seat that's interesting is it has the ability to recline. So over here on this side, we have a knob, which can allow us to adjust the seat forward or backwards. The ability to adjust the backrest is very unique in the commercial space. It allows it to be one of the most comfortable machines on the market. I want to show you guys the Wright Vac system. We're really excited about this product for a lot of reasons. It works incredibly well. It is amazingly well built. We see a lot of vac systems in the market. We sell a lot of vac systems. This is definitely the most well thought out and well built vac system, in our opinion, available. So I want to show you some of the features of why it's so great, how it works, how easy it is to take on and off. In terms of opening it, they have a steel latch system. This entire top is steel. It opens super easy and it's spring assisted. It holds 3 bags. It's a 12 bushel system, so you have a ton of capacity in here. It's very, very good for fall cleanups, outside of just bagging grass, but fall cleanups, it does an amazing job. The impeller shreds the grass as it comes in, so we can fill these pretty full. The heavier the material, so if it's like wet leaves, you'll want to be mindful of how much you put in here, just because of the weight distribution on the machine. When they get super heavy, your ability to go on hills will decline. If it's super dry, thatch or just dry leaves, you can fill these things to the brim. You're not going to have any issue at all. But a ton of capacity back here. And then again, when it shuts, it's got a latch system. It's just really heavy duty. Very, very nice. The hose design is really nice. The particularly nice thing about it is these clamps that they came up with. This is ingenious. This is the only bagging system I'm aware of on the market that has this. It's a spring assisted quick release latch system, right? So they come up, they stay up. It allows us to pull the hose right off, push it right back on, and put it down. It couldn't be any faster. They don't come off. It's an amazing design. It's so simple, but every bagging system should have it or something like it. The ease of use and just the durability of these compared to the hose clamps or bridge clamps you'll see on most vacuum systems is not even comparable. Those things are a giant pain to take off and put on, and they get bent up. They get weird. It's really hard to put them on later. You typically have to replace them. There really is no reason you're ever gonna have to replace this unless you hit something and just bend it up. But in terms of putting it on, taking it off, extremely durable. All right, now with the heart of the vac system, we have the blower, which is the impeller housing, and it's connected to the mowing deck from the Wright spindle here. So off the top of the Wright spindle, I'm gonna show you there's a pulley, and that pulley goes directly into this drive system that runs the impeller. So to access that, you just take off these wing nuts that hold the belt cover here. So a couple things to mention. First of all, you'll notice that this top pulley off this spindle is much, much larger than everything else in the market. There's a couple reasons for that. The smaller ones that you see were designed for smaller engines than we have today, right? So when we have a smaller pulley, it's designed for those 25, 27 horsepower engines, and they haven't been redesigned since we're using something like this with a 37 horsepower engine. It doesn't allow to get the full capability out of the engine. So with this larger pulley, we're able to get more power delivered to the vac system to reduce clogs and just do a much better job avoiding blowout and getting the grass not only into the deck, but through the system and into the bags where it belongs. So a couple things here. This belt, it's a V-belt, and it's flat on a horizontal plane. A lot of them, they're angled, so they'll go into an idler pulley that puts it at a cocked angle. We see a lot of belt wear and belts popping off, frankly, with other manufacturers because of that. So because it's on a flat plane, we reduce a lot of the probability of that happening, and the belt lasts a whole lot longer. Additionally, because it's a flat plane, this blower housing is turning this direction, keeping that momentum and throwing it back into the bagging system. It's really the most efficient design on the market. That's why we love this so much. It's so well designed and engineered compared to everything else. It works fantastic. It's beefy, it's durable, and it's very, very efficient in doing what it's supposed to do. So with the bagging system, you know, one of the important things to keep in mind is weight distribution, because all too often we see these things just want to tip backwards once these bags get full. Wright has designed a very, very nice weight kit that comes with this bagging system. It has two parts. So the first part is this weight kit up front. They also have the integrated hitch on this. So if you want to use a cart or any attachments really, move a small trailer around, you have the ability to do that. It's a standard 2-inch receiver on the front of this weight kit. Additionally, and potentially most importantly, there's a separate weight kit here on the deck. It's probably hard to see because they've done such a good job engineering it that it looks like it's part of the machine from the factory. This is a dealer installed option. So these 3 plates bolt onto the top of the deck, and then the skid pad goes back on top of those. So you don't lose that capability to have that non-skid surface when you're going on and off the machine. But what this does is it counterbalances the blower that's on that side. This is really important because when you're coming to a stop without this, the mower's gonna wanna have a tendency to drag to the right and pull the machine and you and everything else that direction without really a lot of notice. With this kit here, it makes it centered in terms of weight distribution. So as you're coming to a stop, it doesn't feel any different than what you're used to. It's not gonna have a tendency to pull left or right. It's a very well thought out design from Wright, and we're really happy that they put this on there. So in our region, unfortunately, the government has decided that backpack blowers are evil and they are banning them. Not every county, not every city so far, but the majority of them. So as we look into the future to figure out how we can help our customers be able to be productive with fall cleanups, removing leaves, that sort of thing, you know, it's going to be very challenging without being able to use backpack blowers or having to use electric backpack blowers. This may be a really good solution. Because with this, on larger acreage areas or even smaller yards, anything that can fit a commercial zero turn or stander, we can suck up those leaves into the bagging system to dispose of them, eliminating a lot of the usage of the backpack blowers that we're relying on right now. So we know this doesn't apply to every region, but it is coming, unfortunately. In our area, it's coming very quickly. So having a vac system to help with those fall cleanups and suck up the leaves to be able to dispose of them could be very helpful, and it's probably worth looking into. All right, so I'm gonna show you how easy this thing is to take on and off. So I'm gonna do it by myself and show you that one person can get the job done pretty quickly. So guys, as you can see, you know, one person can get it done in about 2 minutes. It's super easy. Now I'm gonna go through the reverse process, put it all back together, and we'll get to mowing and show you what it can do. All right, so we're gonna test the bagging system. I'm gonna make a couple passes back and forth. We'll see what we think about the cut quality and just how it bags in general. If there's any blowout. So we're gonna check it out and see what happens. All right, so we had this thing set at 3 3/4 inches. This grass over here is 6 to 8 inches tall, field grass. I'm actually super impressed at what it just did. So I went pretty quick. One, the blower is extremely quiet, like super quiet. I couldn't believe how quiet it actually is compared to other vac systems. It's been a while since I've used the Wright Vac. And two, over here in the grass, it's incredible on two things. One, how it striped weeds, it looks really good. And two, there's almost no stragglers. The cut quality is excellent. I went pretty quick, one pass. It's actually pretty wet. It rained here last night. So thick wet grass. We can see what's in the hopper as well, how much we collected there. So this stuff's obviously pretty thick. You can see how long this grass is and how heavy it is as well. But it's all in here. There was essentially zero blowout. Extremely effective vac system. All right, so now that we've cut this field to show you what that looks like, we're gonna keep the grass. I don't know how good of an idea this is, but we're gonna keep the heavy grass, wet grass, in the hopper back here in the baskets, and we're gonna try to cut a hill and see what it does. So I'm actually pretty surprised at how well it did. I didn't have high hopes. The ground is pretty wet. I know in video, it's really hard to pick up angles. So we measured this hill here. It's 18 to 20 degrees, depending on where exactly you measure from, which is relatively steep for a bagging system on a mower with wet grass. Oh man, so this is actually really impressive. So the right bag fills up first, generally, because the hose is on this side. Once it gets pretty full, it's blowing past into these. But this stuff is wet and pretty heavy. And for it to be able to turn uphill with all that weight in the back on a 20-degree angle, I mean, that's pretty impressive. You could definitely do more. This is as steep as we have right now, but I would say even 25 degrees, it wouldn't have a problem. But 20 degrees like we had, wet conditions, rained last night, turning up the hill. The front end didn't want to come up at all. I thought it would. It's actually more stable than I even thought it would be. It's a very impressive machine. So guys, we think that in the future, you know, using a vac system, whether it's a Wright Vac or any other on a commercial mower, could be a really good solution with these blower bands going into effect. We see a lot of potential. They work so well. They've come such a long way. The engineering involved in this is just so far beyond what it was. But we'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave us a comment. How are you going to be addressing these backpack blower bands as they come into effect in your area? Do you see yourself being able to use this in your fleet to take care of those properties in the fall? We'd love to hear your thoughts so we can share it with our customers as well. But like and subscribe. We have a lot more content like this coming. We'd love to show you these mowers, what we have. This is a demo unit. Give us a call. Let us know if you want to check it out. We're here in Annapolis, Maryland. If you're within 100 miles of Annapolis, Maryland, we'd love to be your dealer. We'd love to show you the products that we have and how we can help you.